Everyone, and welcome back to this channel. And today we're going to be looking at the best emergency funds questions and answers to them. So basically it's like a help section. Now we've had some questions and we're hoping to answer them today about Cowrywise Emergency Fund. The first question is, how will the 24-hour processing period affect me if I have an emergency? And this is the response. You see, instant withdrawals will no longer be available. That's right. And we advise that you keep your funds needed to meet your daily needs, obligations, or emergencies that need to be attended to quickly in your bank account for easy access instead. You see, Cowrywise believes strongly that your daily cash needs and emergencies should not be funded by your investment account. Emergency Savings Fund was built to accommodate emergencies that aren't extremely urgent. That means you can afford to wait 24 hours for those kind of emergencies. And only when other income sources are unavailable. Now, have another question. The person said, I have an emergency today. Why should I be concerned about my investment in emergency savings fund? The answer, withdrawing for an emergency is a temporary bump in your financial journey, and having a long-term horizon will help you get back on track. As an investor, even if you have an emergency to attend to, it's important to keep your long-term investment goals in view. Last question. Why should it take 24 hours to process funds, and how does that help me in the event of an emergency? Well, as I mentioned earlier, the money from your emergency funds are invested through the custodial structure and will go through the stipulated processing channels. Also, emergency funds should serve as a last resort in the event all other income streams are blocked, depleted, or unavailable. Emergency savings funds are open plans, which means you can make withdrawals anytime, unlike locked savings plans. This gives you the means to plan ahead to withdraw from your investment ahead of time, taking the 24-hour processing period into consideration. For emergencies that can afford to wait, remember, the emergency savings fund is the big brother you run to when other emergency monies have run out. Alright, let's take one more before we go. What good are returns in the event of an emergency? Well, this is the answer. The returns over time add up to your initial capital and investment. The more you invest in Cowrywise, the more you maximize the power of compounding, which means you potentially have more funds accumulated based on your capital and interest rates. And in the face of an emergency, you can withdraw your capital and your cumulative returns to meet your needs. It's as simple as that. Hope we've answered as much as we could today. See you in the next video on recommendations on emergency plans.